Hello, I'm Mercy Agogo and I'm your chef for tonight. I'll be preparing gravy and plantain. In my language we call plantain often. We do roast it sometimes, we boil it, we fry it, sometimes we blend it and we prepare fritter with it. For instance, what we have here is already blended plantain. I'll be making fritter with it, but that is not for you, that's for my personal consumption. I'll be preparing plantain and gravy. You'll see some of it boiled and some of it we're going to roast. Then we use a special sauce to eat. We have a lot of plantain down here in Nigeria and people love eating plantain. Some people take plantain with groundnut, they roast it and eat it with groundnut. I've seen that in the western part of the country. In Akwa Ibom, Calabar area, I've seen them prepare plantain with chicken. I've eaten that, a special sauce with chicken. And the East, they also prepare roasted plantain with sauce. Some people boil the plantain as we do in the Niger Delta region. Sometimes we boil it unripe, that's the green plantain. Sometimes we boil it ripe. We also use this plantain, the ripe one, to add with yam, boiled yam. And that gives us what we call ununu. When the ripe plantain is boiled, pounded with boiled yam, we get what we call ununu. We also use this ripe plantain. We pound it with gari, which we call eba, and that gives us what our people call ebobo. So we have a lot of use for our ripe plantain and even the unripe one, and today we're going to learn a very quick meal, easy one to prepare, just the plantain and the sauce. When we roast, ordinarily people use charcoal to roast the plantain, but modern day chef may not go into using charcoal. They use the gas cooker, the electric cooker, stove, what have you. We make do with whatever we have and we still roast the plantain. You can roast the plantain in the oven, you can roast it on top of your gas, you can roast it over your stove, you can roast it even over your electric cooker. So whatever way you want to use is optional for you. You can use your charcoal as well. So this is what we have on our tray. I have the plantain that we're going to use today. For the sauce, we have palm oil. Next that will go into the fried palm oil will be the onion. This bowl will do because we're going to prepare just a little sauce. After the onion, we're going to add a tin tomato. I'm going to use this too for today. Some people use a fresh tomato. It's good if you have it handy, but I'm going to use the tin. Whenever I don't have the fresh handy, I go for the tin. It serves the same purpose. The taste is as good as the fresh tomato. We're going to use fresh pepper. Do not forget we pick out the head of the pepper, we blend it, and then we put in our gravy. We also have crayfish. We're going to select it as usual, take out the dirt in it and grind it, and then we'll put in our gravy. We're going to season our gravy with more cube or any other seasoning you wish to use, Maggi or chef. But for today, I'm going to concentrate on just one more cube will be enough for our sauce. I said we're going to fry the onion first of all in our palm oil. This is the palm oil. And not to forget salt to taste. So these are the items we're going to use them to prepare our gravy, our sauce for our plantain. Hope you join me as we prepare this in my kitchen. So we're going to start by washing our plantain. We'll wash and then we cut it. You take off the head, then the tail part of the plantain, then you cut into sizes. This is okay. Some people will wonder, why didn't she peel the plantain? Well, if you feel like peeling, that's okay, but I don't want to peel. When you leave the back of the plantain and you boil with it, it gives it a different flavor. That's why I left the back. And it's easier for me. But when the plantain is ready, we're going to take the back off. I washed them before I started. I'm re-washing, just to be double sure that there's no sand. You can also do same with the unripe plantain. You can cut this way to and boil. If you have time, because the unripe plantain takes a longer time to cook. But the ripe will only take, say, 10-20 minutes. Very fast. But for the unripe, you boil for over 30 minutes. The only thing we put into the plantain while we're boiling it is salt. That's all you need to put on fire, just the salt to taste. Not too much though, just a reasonable quantity of salt. So now, our plantain is ready for cooking. So we'll start with water in our pot. And then we'll put our plantain. We've washed them thoroughly. This can comfortably serve 5 persons. So all we need put is salt. That's all. Let's add our salt. That's all for the plantain. Wait for about 10 minutes. So let's prepare the things for the gravy. That's the onion. We'll blend the crayfish. And then we'll have to prepare slice the onion. Instead of waiting for the pot to be brought down, we'll move it to another burner so that we can start our sauce, our gravy sauce. I hear onion is healthy for the eyes. So let's move the pot so we can start our sauce here. It's actually boiling, as you can see. In the next 3 minutes we bring it down. Let's start our gravy sauce. Your pot should be dry, nothing inside. Trying to dry it. Okay, our pot is dry. We begin with our palm oil. Usually I love shaking. First thing we put is the onion. Do not over fry the oil. That's bleach the oil. No. We need the color. Our gravy has to be deep red, so you don't fry the oil first. That's our onion. Let's quickly see how plantain is doing. For some, they'll bring it down now, but I love it to be very tender. I love it. So our oil is red hot. Next is our tomato tin. But like I said earlier, fresh is also equally good. But where you do not have the fresh handy, please use the tin. It gives the same taste. So we're putting our tin tomato. After putting the tin tomato, you allow it to fry a short while. Let's reduce the fire too much. I think our plantain is ready. We'll switch it off. Our fresh pepper can also go in now, but if you're using dry pepper, you can wait a little. But since it's fresh, it's proper with fried later. We'll introduce our seasoning. With our seasoning. You must have noticed down the southern part of Nigeria, we cook with a lot of crayfish. We hardly cook without crayfish. I think for those of us in the riverine area, crayfish serves as a very high form of protein. Sometimes we use lobsters. I don't want anything to be stuck to my spoon. Let's see what our plantain looks like. Our gravy sauce doesn't take long, so the plantain should wait a while. Let's finish our gravy sauce so that it doesn't get burnt. Constantly stirring so that it doesn't stick to the bottom of the pot. Because if you don't stir, it will stick. Note, if it's fresh tomato you're using, you ought to fry it until it's fully cooked. So it will fry a little longer than the canned tomato. can see it is sticking to the spoon. If you don't stir, that's how it's going to stick to the pot. But the fresh tomato doesn't behave that way. It's only this thing. I think we're done. After introduce our crayfish, the crayfish is the last thing to come in. After the crayfish, we'll put just a pinch of salt. Remember, I've seasoned it and the seasoning has salt in it. We'll add just a little water, but salt first. Then we allow it fry very well and we bring it down. Everything has gone in. Do not forget to taste for salt. Everything is okay. So we'll allow it to fry, boil a little, then we'll bring it down. So our ripe plantain is ready and our gravy sauce is also ready. This is how we peel it. You can use a knife or you can simply use your hand. Let me show you again. Just take a pinch, pull it out, it goes out. Very easy. That's our gravy sauce. Wow, I'm already salivating. So sweet. But if you do not like sugary things, then use the plantain that is not very ripe, half ripe, or use the unripe one to prepare it. Remember, this sauce can be eaten with yam, boiled yam, rice. You can also eat it with beans, boiled beans. You can eat it with boiled potatoes, and so many other things. If you want to find out more, visit our Scholar website. There's something in front of me. It is a glass. Let's take a sip. Guess what? Looks like a bottle, came from a bottle of wine, but no, it's not wine. I made this for my family. If you wish to know what this is, then visit the OTS program on our Scholar website or on our African channel on the Scholar Television Network, or you visit this SV program on the internet on the African Television Network for Scholar. You will find out more about this drink. I made it for my family. I made it from the Zobo Yoro leaf. It came from the northern part of this country. If you're interested, find out from our Scholar programs. I'm Mercy Agogo, signing off.